Okay, I'm gonna delete the other stream. But that literally made zero sense. I literally, I was busy for most of the day, and then the one time that I began streaming, less than 10 minutes of doing so, all of a sudden a network error happens. Well, at least I can start this particular stream with some music and this thing. I'll probably have to skip to where I was before. All that happened was that Navia was yelling on top of this mountain. I got up there, and the network error. That's it. Alright, let's try this again.
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she Huh? Did you? Sunshine! Right? So, well, we've got the time. Why don't...
Okay. Normally I don't like skipping stuff like this, but I already heard it last time I was playing this. And normally I don't try to do that for the sake of, you know, well, the fact I'm about to delete the other stream, but still.
What are they doing? Navia!
Ah, well, if it isn't my... See, I told you that's something good.
It's just your luck.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities?
Happy Lantern, right?
Happy Lantern! What? And that voice that or your voice?
Well,
Indeed.
Sure is! Wait. Paimon just wants... There was something about...
No, it's...
Perhaps. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit, look... Exactly. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance. So, you see...
speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge?
Oh, that's...
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway...
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think they're...
Oh, no need to be shy.
Huh?
Believe in your ear. Actually...
Yes,
There's a lot
we
of
could just
skipping.
about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red and...
Ah, that reminds me. I believe...
So, you...
I figured we would come check out the situation.
Oh, seems
Okay,
like you
so,
caught Farina in the middle. She probably would have
right here.
never thought... No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
I think so. We...
What? Neverland was... What was he...
I think it just might have been, actually.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come...
My situation is completely different.
Yeah,
I'm
yes,
here because I
hear.
was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me.
Yeah,
It was
Risley.
just a... Ridesley gets really invested in that. You could give him mint plants that you pluck...
If only he was that easygoing. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier. Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please. Do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village. So we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you. That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later!
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
So you didn't really miss anything. It was just like there was a little bit of talking in this game with no background music, and then a network error happened 8 minutes into the stream, so I'm gonna take that one out.
Chaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum! Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Even though I didn't say it, I actually have caught up with the Discord messages, with the most recent one being the AI generated pictures of the cars.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks.
Again, I'm trying to experiment with some stuff I can do on that particular app since, well, some things you can't really type in anymore for some reason.
Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hutao? Wonder what they're talking about.
Yeah,
Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village.
I saw Vegeta in there.
Oh, or maybe Hutao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her
Donkey
clients.
Kong, Mario,
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide.
bunch of other people.
Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say, loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli. All right, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any of these 3 characters in my
Oh,
stuff.
great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected.
I'm hoping they do add more characters on there, because sometimes I try to type characters in, and it doesn't register as characters. Sometimes I try to do stuff like Bulma DBS and Dragon Ball Super, but they don't do that particular version. They always do the one from just the original Dragon Ball.
Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this
There's a couple other characters I try to do as well, like Chi-Chi and stuff, but
Rite.
like I said, like before, they don't register it. They register other things though.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then. Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative
But yeah, right, sugar. Yeah, that was the other one I remember.
There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation
The thing
earlier.
is, like with the Genshin characters though, you really can't do much with them. What I mean by that is like when you try to give them, I guess, like different clothes or something like that, it doesn't really register. Like Raiden Shogun or Ganyu's clothes. No. Raiden Shogun and Miko's clothes will always override your stuff. Meanwhile, you have characters like Android 18 from Dragon Ball, and like you can pretty much say just about any clothing prompt, and that's what she'll wear. She doesn't really wear her like blue denim vest or anything.
Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
No. Yeah. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
Who taught us no dang thing?
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Yep.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
Why on earth do you have a hidden stash in the bottom of your shoe in the first place?
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about.
I'm grinding on the breakers some more, so I'll be in and out. Alright. So I was playing breakers earlier to boost my score a little bit since, you know, last time I was streaming I was kind of losing points. I actually managed to get back to where I originally was. I'm a bit over halfway to the Z5 rank, so I just need to keep on pushing and keep the momentum going to get there. I'm hoping I'm able to get it too, because it's been a long process. For Raider, it wasn't. For Raider, it was too much of a hassle, especially with Broly.
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina. That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
And something told me that we both was right.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
You see? Paimon was right too!
Which means nobody wins.
Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser. Hey, don't be upset, Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl and Paimon will also buy you a bowl.
Or you just buy your own bowls.
As for the third bowl...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck. I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
No.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did, something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
Wait a minute, you want to call a breath of fresh... Oh god.
Hey! That's pretty good! I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu-Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend...
What about him?
He doesn't get out much, does he? Ah, no wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
You know, speaking of Neuvillette, talking about him, that will be the next character I go after for those who did not keep up with stuff I posted on Discord a couple of days ago. Because in the Genshin server, I had changed my mind about getting Sanyu in here, the new 5-star character. Because as much as I would want her, I would have to rebuild a bunch of stuff and amongst other things. But with him, I already have his talent books ready.
What a shame.
This is literally a similar situation like the Rite Shogun, where I had a lot of her
stuff. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so? To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neuvillette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important. Hey, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You're quite right, Miss Hu-Tao.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina. Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Cloran. Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Don't worry, it's very awkward because I literally have none of these 5 stars.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine. Ah, straight to the point. I like it. It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina,
Oh, yes?
when are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Chaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Clorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sijwin.
Clorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually...
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
And that's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Maripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, Even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Clorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette. But we don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Yeah, we're gonna be caught dead walking all the way over there. 2,000 meters. I would have done this days ago, but if at the event I did it, there wouldn't be much to do afterwards. So I pretty much just waited until it's probably the best reset, so it has something to do afterwards. Which is one thing I hate is the fact that I still can't use up this I still can't use those sigils. How many I have in my inventory right now? A lot. Look at this. Freaking 253. I literally have to wait until the next area comes up for Fontaine to do anything. And my guess is that this will be the next and final area for Fontaine. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Alright, that must be.
Everyone hold hands.
Really, oh, shoot. Okay, let's try. Hey man, freaking Kazu.
One with nature.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I see the moves I wanted to see. I came up with a except cage match. Yeah, some like they're really like nowadays. I really don't watch a lot of movies like that. I used to watch a bunch of movies.
Look, it's Neuvillette. We lucked out.
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
It's really a luxury to find good movies that come out in recent years nowadays. Yeah, yep. And after hearing about the bomb that was Madam Web, it's looking like the only saving grace of the Marvel Universe is Deadpool. As for other movies though, some of the plots are pretty predictable and I can guess what happens before it does.
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village. I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorand.
Yeah, I'm hoping it does too.
Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Ah, that explains it then.
Why everybody falling for that deal?
Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
No, not now, man.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go. We joked with Clorand some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom, but we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water. The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere. Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Li Wei's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once. Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well.
Then the time I'll change my avatar in Breakers. Yeah, me, I just don't like having to change the character over and over again like that. That's why I kept it as Envy.
Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape.
Oh, that's the other thing. For season 5, I'm hoping that they do a, what do I call it? A public test server thing. So this way I can create AJ. Because it already happened with Penny. I feel like he should get his shine.
In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted. But now, I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations. Really? You like it? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is. That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted. You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite. Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does in part originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Lantern Rite marks the start of the new year in Liyue. In the spirit of the season, then, I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean.
Okay, so there's that then. Which puts me at how many of these? Perfect. I don't have to do any of these. Like, thank God for that, because I didn't have to do any of these stupid, let's say, not commission quests. Like this one is the easiest of them. All I do is, like, but give them like a mint, or give them like some other thing, and then you just get, like, that one particular one done. It's as easy as a Moscow one. And then these ones, are just, these two just serve to annoy me. It's like I have Sumeru as my, what want to say? I have Sumeru as a place for daily commissions because I'm trying to get a particular one done to get some more privileges, but it never shows up. Every time I want to do it, it's always bouncing on a mushroom. Freaking chasing after a big blob. Or just, what? Freaking this stupid one now, freaking chase the weasel thief. I get that every day.
Thank you for... Add Ast...
Ooh, electro resistance decrease, so that's really, that's real good. Because you know what's gonna happen. This guy's about to get messed up. But the beatdown he's about to get is probably gonna be unreal. He's about to lose all his health.
everything.
Shine down!
Make yourselves at home. This way's pretty little.
Everybody stand up!
Inazuma shines eternal!
And I told you that guy gonna get behind it. So I gotta do this. If I gotta do that, I gotta do the reputation quest for the moral. Oh, none of these are Fontaine characters, so I'm not gonna be able to jump up like that. Still.
Get out of here!
Wind Strider!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge.
Into the wind! Torn to oblivion!
As for this event right here, yes, I do notice it, but I will do this when everything comes out in 3 days. Might stream that alongside something else. Maybe TCG, who knows? No Denver, huh? That's not even gonna matter. Actually, that could prove to be a bit of a problem.
This is destiny. Shadows of fate.
Illusion shattered!
Clouds high. The birds come! One with nature.
Everybody stand! Decided by destiny!
There is no escape!
I don't need Cry to whoop. I do not need Cry to whoop this enemy.
There are still so many.
This mirror maid about to get dealt with just as she usually does. I haven't got killed by one in a very long while. Based on the way things are going, it's going to stay that way. The only one getting killed is if I have an underlevel character.
I'll put you on. Let's move. Commit it to memory.
Shine down!
Temple of Wisdom.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Now you shall perish! This body belongs to ice.
Told you.
Snow.
So I'm going to accept this reward. Then I'm going to use 40 resin, do the domain, and then I'm going to go Spiral Abyss. And for Spiral Abyss is way more than likely that I will probably have to copy and paste my teams that I used so I can get all 9 stars. Me fighting bosses and stuff will come later. That'll be when I try to get Nergulet. Oh yeah, you saw the pictures on Discord that Saturday sent earlier. But what's up, Carrie? Send some card pictures as well. I'll look at that when I get a chance to them. But like, I haven't really done any go card pictures. Well, one of the reasons is because I never thought of one. I mean, the thing that came close was my character Sakura wearing like a NASCAR outfit, because I do kind of want that to be an inspiration for where I make another outfit for. I want it to be racer based. Alright. Well, I think it's something to do with that. Alright, it's about that time. Wait. Not yet. Not yet. I still gotta do this. I still gotta do this first. And the pre-made the next box starting to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a guess and say you were picking probably Cell, if not somebody else that you were trying to level up, and the people you fought probably all had Orange Piccolo and the Immortal Champion passive. That's my guess. You can probably correct. You're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that's just my educated guess because usually when I'm playing Breakers, that's what I got to deal with. It's always Orange Piccolo. It's always Blue Goku. There's one more person I know. There's always Trunks somewhere. That's the other one I think. I picked Broly and pre-made, so it's when yeah.
I see everything.
Light it up! Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in. This place hurt a little. Make yourselves a room.
Torn to oblivion.
Nah, man, you're never gonna kill me. The last time I killed an enemy, I think it was like Dragon Spawn. Let's get it wrong. See here. I hate the side effects so much, but it's good. I'll keep it. I mean, I'm only keeping it because of the crit rate, crit damage. On top of that, it has defense flat on the top, so if I try to build a character like... Well, I guess if I had a better one for Noelle, which would probably never happen because her artifact is probably as good as... That's probably the best one she's ever going to get. And I'm hearing about, what's her name, Chiori. People are already speculating that she's going to be quote-unquote as bad as Dea. Which is a slap to Dea's face, and a slap to my face, because I like Dea. And people talk about her because they don't know how to build her. And I guarantee you, like once I actually start getting constellations from her, if I understand it, man, I'm gonna make her the most broken character in the game. Or at least broken in terms of my team, I guess. I don't know. Because a broken character in the game is gonna be a bit of a stretch since Neverland exists. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, no, this artifact I actually get earlier. This is probably one of my best artifacts I've gotten. You can look at the crit rate and see how. Like, I got 13.2% crit rate. The only thing I need for this thing to buff is crit damage. Because I want to put this on Jean. And there's one other... Does this have attack percentage already? No, it's just attack flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defense percentage. That's not fair right there. Well, into the bin you go. Okay. Time to buff for actual artifact that's gonna benefit me later. There we go. When Season 5 comes out, crossplay... Oh, so cross is gonna be in it? Alright. Well, I guess I get to fight even more pre-made teams as Broly. after the active character's plunging attack hits people, I know why they did. I know exactly why they did this one. They only did this particular buff because of what's that name? In Claw Retainer. Like her and Shao. Alright, I'll go with my basic team for this one. As soon as I can, yeah, there we go. And that's my go-to team right there. That's for this team. Put people random in there, put Dave in there. Let's see here, and I found 2 frauds. Which are? Who are those 2 frauds you're talking about?
You're dead meat! There is no escape!
I'll protect us.
Crush!
Picked the wrong test.
Let's get down to this.
Shudder!
The wrong test subject.
Shine down!
More!
Inazuma shines eternal! Rack and ruin!
My blade! To the very end.
Let's see here. 1 is the classic Dragon Ball Hogger, my favorite. Next, level 4. I don't know why we would try to get level 4 just to do nothing with it. That makes me mad.
Everybody stand!
One with nature.
Booba, get them!
Get a little chilly. Picked the wrong test subject.
I'm gonna say that tingle and get immediately destroyed. I was like, that's why I told you that's why I pulled for Risley. As soon as I saw him, he was one of those characters who I knew I was gonna like instantly.
More speed. Illusion shattered. Beg for mercy. Book alive! Chuck! Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you. Gloves off.
Another. Freeze!
Now you shall perish.
Guess I heard him You cartwheel like you're doing something.
Nice and spicy.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
I'm going in.
On the way now.
The wind knows me.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Test subject.
Have a safe trip.
Let's begin.
that was about to be a dragon strike right there for sure. I'm about to do a plunging attack on him. Fortunately for him, he died before that could happen. Alright, now we got this one to do. Again, as long as I keep up like this and just copy what I did the last time I made a video like this, I can get this. I can get 600 gems. And like I said in the beginning of the stream, if you didn't hear, I'm not going for Claw Retainer. Like this character right here, I was going to go for. It wasn't until I heard about the leaks of Nervulette being in the next version where I completely halted everything. Because after looking him up on Wikipedia, I saw that the equity books are books that actually, like, that's what he actually needs to be built, and I actually have some because no other character of mine used them. So this is looking very similar to that of the Rite Shogun situation, where they tried to get someone else and it didn't work.
Shine down! Buckle up! Let's dance! Shudder! Flood of frost! Yeah. Rack and ruin! Illusion shattered! Let's get it on! Inazuma shines eternal!
Do a light shogun?
In this body.
Well, he's in everybody's iron right now. That's what he's doing. And like, she 889 right now.
Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
I say like my goal tomorrow is to make her talents 8 8 10, and then in the future I'm gonna make her 8 10 10. As an Archon, she deserves that much.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Everybody stand!
What now?
No, don't make him in.
You can't run from death.
Into the wind!
I'm going in!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Man, enemy thought he was going somewhere, didn't he? Only gotten 2 Archons. Same here. The ones I have are Raiden Shogun and Nahida. Venti, every single time I wanted to pull for him, it never came to be. Zhongli, same situation. Raiden Shogun, I waited 3 banners. And then, what's her name? Fiorina. I tried to get her. People know about that one. I got freaking, what's her name? I think it was Jean. You understand how I felt about, like you understand how I felt about that one? Because Jean right now is a constant of 5. There is no reason for her to get any more. And that's odd if I can get there. The people who have gotten him have gotten lazy. What I mean by that is that because they're always shielded, they never dodge. Me, regardless of what happens, I want to keep my shield up and ready. Obviously, even when I'm no wow, I cancel with sprints and stuff. I want the shield to take as less damage as possible while I'm fighting. Where's Barbara at? Same team for as before for this one. So where are you? Where? Find Risley. My go-to character. But when floor 12 hits, Rise is gonna take a back seat because the character who I had to use to fight that stupid worm boss from Sumeru, I had to bring back Ganyu, and you're gonna see her again because you know, that's my go-to person for that particular boss. I was doing, I think it was like 100k. I was doing a charge attack with her.
Share my knowledge. Everyone hold hands. I see everything.
Quietly now. Shine down!
Grow, grow, grow. I'll protect us. Go, Barber.
Illusion shattered! Gotcha!
Roasted fried. Unfortunate fault.
You didn't buy her fan service short outfit? No, I didn't.
This through.
I don't just spend that much money on one outfit. Much like I was likely to go to the store by myself an outfit, something like that.
Teamwork is
Stay cool and face your guilt. Let's begin.
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands. Hey, the Temple of Wisdom.
Here comes the catch. There is no
Let's dance. Hey.
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands.
Torn to oblivion!
There we go. But yeah, the only outfits I have for the characters are the 4-star characters, and that's because I got them for free. The better looking than bookworms, yeah, I freaking hate Sing Show with a flaming passion in this game. But sometimes I gotta use them.
The wind knows me.
Away now.
Me, I had it because it's like, well, for one, it's like every single time I see people quote unquote build him, it's always like 1, 10, 13. And then on top of that, like, it's just that every single time I try to do 10 summons on standard bearers, I keep seeing him for some reason. Like him and Fischl.
Your journey ends here, Lord of
I
Sand.
see everything.
Your sacrifice is ready.
There is no escape!
Share my knowledge.
Busted! Ha! Ha! Inazuma shines eternal!
No, I don't. You're referring to Chanyu.
Everybody stand.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
At the frying pan, it's
Have a safe trip.
Come on. Not bad.
Oh, that was it. Okay. I thought there was something after that. I said that was kind of easy. I mean, it's gonna be well, that particular part is gonna be easier for me because, well, I have my characters like wisely built. Now, this war back then, If this was, I say, about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, it would take me a little bit longer. Nope. I hate. First off, it's a defense thing. On top of that, it's a circlet, so that's an automatic no. It's easy mode. I didn't say it was easy mode. I said it's easier. Now that I have people like Risley. Well, I said because I've been doing this for a while and I've been doing nothing but artifact hunting. Now, after floor 11, that's when I'm gonna have to really start changing some artifacts around, like especially for what's his name, Kazuha here. I'm gonna switch his stuff around for a little bit. You know I gotta bring Barbara along. And Ryan Shogun's one of my newer, more powerful characters, because everything I had for Mona is like... Well, actually, it's like I had an abundance of those particular artifacts. So I didn't mind putting some on Ryan Shogun here, because I had pretty much unintentionally pre-built for her.
Illusion
Quietly now. Things are about to get tight.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Busted.
There we go. I bring money for backup. I bring money on occasion. It just depends on what team I have.
Teamwork is strict. The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds
Nice and spicy.
That one was way too easy. That one was just slimes. Now, if we're talking about easy mode, that one is easy mode. I'm guessing that one was to compensate for the last monolith protection thing from the last version, which is really annoying. Because I bring in those metal enemies from Inazuma.
Illusion shattered.
quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
No, not that. Those armor like ruin enemies.
Crush.
I ruin stuff.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Beg for mercy. Busted.
Well, they bring them too on occasion, just for normal.
Good grief.
And the only reason why these enemies aren't dead yet is because I didn't use Eula's burst. I can use this one now.
Shines eternal.
Illusion shattered.
Touché. I condemn you.
Again, that's the only reason why he survived as long as he did. Because he would have been dead like a minute and a half ago had I not done something like that.
I'm going in. Into the fire.
One with nature. Wind strike.
Let's light it up.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Let's begin. Oh?
What is that? But yeah, like the Rift Hounds, they'll bring on occasion. I don't think they're in this. I don't think they're in this part of the abyss. If they are, then hey, it's gonna be my duty to whip the behinds again. But for the most part, I don't remember fighting them.
Things are about to get done.
I'll protect her.
Crush. Freeze to the core. Rack and ruin.
Well, she's dead. I don't even know what number that was. I don't even think it even showed a number. They just threw it in towel form.
Everybody stand.
The insolent shall
One with
die.
nature.
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Suffocate! Another test.
Going in.
The bird.
Get a little chill.
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Out of the fry pan, into the fire.
Let's light it up. Off we go. Everybody stand.
Stay cool. Face your gift. Let's begin.
You're not gonna outbox wisely, buddy. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of all the elemental combinations. Some of them are more effective than others. Example, like when you try to do vaporize, hydro against pyro is better than using a pyro attack to hit hydro enemy. Oh, that's the wrong. I pressed the wrong button twice. Alright, I need you to switch a little bit, Kazuo. And I'm going to need to do something really annoying. I hate doing it, but I'm gonna have to. I gotta go back to my older video. I need to see what I use for this particular part. What's it like? I usually get a copy and paste what I do, so I make sure I get the what do I say? So I can get the max score pretty much. Again, I'm gonna do it in order. Okay. So I used Use Eula, so I'm gonna have to switch. So let's switch weapon. You and Dad are gonna have to switch for just can't speak. Just temporarily. With Eula, you. Actually, Yelon was in here. Cookie, and then it was you. So who was the next team? Oh, okay, never mind. It's the meta team. Okay. That could work out just fine, actually. Just as soon as I find Rose, there we go. And you, and Bennett, and you. Okay. Probably should have wrote this down someplace. Hmm. I don't want to lower anybody's defense right now.
I'll settle this. Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over. Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye. Insolent. Torn to oblivion.
Characters all slow because of the ice.
Shine down. Busted. Crushed. Out of my way. These are about to get dicey. Shudder. Stand with me. Freeze to the core. I condemn you. Inazuma shines eternal. Gotcha. Lightning terrified. Abundant. Beg for mercy. Torn to oblivion. There is no. Here comes the catch.
Okay. Now I gotta do this part fast. That gotta switch teams again. Again, like I said, I'm gonna get all 9 stars. It's gonna be annoying, but I'm gonna get it.
Teamwork is
Clouds high. The bird.
You're toast! Nice and spicy.
Wind strike.
Really turn and tail.
Follow the wind.
adventure time.
Amy, stay running from me.
Going in.
I'm scared.
Have a safe trip.
Wind strider.
Nice and spicy.
I'm not going to get in time.
On the way now.
I gotta figure out what went wrong. I gotta beat the game at the same time. That's what I gotta do. top of that, I may have to. No, no. Let's try this one instead.
Shine down.
Crush! Vengeance will be mine! Busted. Take it easy.
I'll settle this. Get with me. Illusion shut.
Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Lightning spirit ball.
Freeze to the core.
Okay, did way better that time. I think what the problem was, I was killing them one at a time instead of both at the same time. Alright.
Booba, get them! Eat this!
Fallen leaves, adorn.
Everybody standing.
Stay cool. Face your guilt. Not bad.
Let's light it! Wind strike!
Get out of here. I'm going in.
One with nature.
A moment, please.
Who even got that all?
One with wind and fluff.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Not something to attack.
Into the wind.
Let's light it up.
They're running from behind. Oh, I hate these animals.
Have a safe trip. Way now.
Just in time, too. That's why I hate enemies that. That's why I like loathe enemies that run away from me the entire time. And I think I might have done slightly better last time because of, you know, sometimes they give you different buffs. That might have been the other thing. Again, I'm just figuring out what teams I use. I do know for a fact I'm going to have to switch gun use weapon because you're going to come like maybe very, very soon. Yeah, I gotta bring him back. Yeah, I gotta bring Yato back. Yato, you... It was... you and Hida. So who's the other person? So who's the other team consist of? Okay, it's the meta team again, but with the exception of Risley. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Alright, so there's you, you, and you. Now I know why the game didn't give me Farina, because all I do is just her elemental skills and those little water guys that you following the boss around. Anytime I would try to wish for a character that would make things so much easier on my part, the game tends not to give me that. That's why I haven't gotten the Wolf's Gravestone since the game's beginning. Alright, so now that that's happened, I have to... I'm gonna do this one. So all I need to do is keep my bursts up for the next part. I can still use them and stuff, but I need to make sure I have them in a decent amount of health for the next part.
The depths beckon.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Dissipate! Out of my way!
Things are about to get tight.
Cascade.
Busted.
Hey!
Be still.
Quietly now.
Grow, grow, grow! Make yourselves at home!
I'll settle this. Get with me!
Busted.
Cascade.
Committed to memory.
Again, right now time's not an issue. So I can take as much time as I need to.
Be still.
Out of my way!
Committed to memory.
Quietly now.
Our bond is strong.
Let's play through.
Cascade.
Gotcha.
Be still.
Okay. Just keep the burst up.
We're way behind schedule.
Well, actually, I can do it just how much it does.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. Access denied. Nova, get them!
Teamwork is
Nice and spicy. Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Okay. I also definitely have to make sure that I get Bennett's burst before this rounds up. Oh, that's the other move he did.
Everybody stand!
It's complicated things, you know, I have to take my time a little more.
Let's light it up! Access denied. No touching.
Okay. A minor setback after that stupid crap you just pulled, but there. Now that I have everybody's burst active, all I need to do is just, I didn't want to say wing it, but you know, I gotta have a plan. Okay, so the second part, I need to keep Ganyu's burst until the very last part. I know what to do. I need to use her burst, then I need to use Kazua's, then Bennett, then Xiangling, and then just rain down a bunch of charge attacks. And you recharge, yeah, let's go with that.
Bond is on. Some target practice. Quietly now.
Sacrifice is ready.
Sharing my knowledge.
Where do you think you're going?
Mind the deluge.
Gotcha. Dissipate. I'll settle this.
Busted. Things are about to get tight.
Hopefully it's her.
Escape.
Goodbye. You're coming as foretold. Dance with me.
I see everything.
Eternal
The Temple of Wisdom.
Oasis.
The show's only just begun.
Oh, you can do one charge attack.
Our bond is
Okay.
strong.
Be still.
Here comes the catch. Out of my way.
Committed to memory. Hopefully.
Cascade.
Okay.
Falls.
I gotta do all this like within like, the first phase.
Teamwork is trick.
That hurts.
Nice and spite. Born of ice and frost.
I'm already miscalculating.
No touching. Next on the agenda. For Rex Lapis.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Eat this. Nice and spite.
I'm going in. Access denied. We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost.
It's not gonna be enough time. I gotta get everything in one go. And I know I messed up that time. I used Bennett's burst too early, thinking I can get it back. And I got greedy, I'll admit it.
Your journey ends
Some
here.
target practice.
Sharing my knowledge.
Then raise a storm.
Sacrifice is ready.
Quietly now. Things are
Where do you
about to
think
get
you're
tight.
going?
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Dissipate.
Busted.
Cascade.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Be still.
The care for
Mind the danger.
Dance with me! For the eternal game's over.
Everyone go hands! Commence, dissipate!
Gotcha.
This might hurt a little.
The eternal oasis at last.
Okay, so she's dead. Alright. Now this part. Okay, just dodge the first hit.
Next on the agenda,
Okay.
no touching. Access denied. We're waiting.
I did it earlier.
Next on the blaze over.
As one with wind and cloud.
You're toast! Everybody stand back!
There we go, that's the kind of damage I need.
Born of ice and frost. Let's light it up!
Wind strike.
We're way behind schedule. All hail!
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Going in! No touching!
Wait. Did I get it? Ah, shoot. I gotta do this all over again. I missed it by a second. No, we're gonna leave, By 1 second. That actually annoys me. Now that enemy is lucky I don't have Furina. They're lucky they gave me Jean again. Bandit challenge, we'll do this again. Well, I cut it way too close. Let's see here, so there's you, and the heater. And I gotta go with this team again. But you understand how annoying this is. So when I make videos like this, you understand how much I'm actually cutting out. Because if I did an outtakes video for stuff like this, it'd be a little bit. Alright, yeah, I think. This one for sure.
The depth back.
Grow, our bond is strong. Lightning?
Take it easy. Things are about to get dicey.
Sharing my knowledge. Committed to...
now.
This place is hell!
Take it easy.
Hey! Make yourselves at home!
Busted.
Out of my way!
What? Time out. Let me look at this. Yeah, I was right. It made no sense. Okay. They only did that so I had to restart this part again. I lost all my health in like a frame. Alright, let's go ahead and take this mission.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Here comes the catch.
Cascade.
Well, like, my Nahida may not have the best defense, but she can survive that.
Deluge.
Everyone hold hands!
Stand with me!
Gotcha.
This is one of those cases where, once again, the enemy is lucky I don't have a particular like thing to beat him easier with. I'm only using this team for the next part. This is enough for these guys. I've already whooped these guys before.
Gotcha.
I'll settle this.
Be still.
Killing me this time, right?
Quietly now.
Committed to memory!
Busted.
I also have to leave those metal rays.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Stand with me!
Okay, they are just spamming that for dear life at this point.
Lightning terrified!
I see everything!
Our
Oh,
bond is
here's
strong!
what we're gonna do.
Quietly now.
Be still.
Dissipate!
Alright, I'm gonna get my health set. I can deal with them in a second. It's not a race. Okay, but now he's getting my nerves now.
Stand with me!
I freaking hate playing this patient, but if it means like him surviving the next part, then I'll do it.
Busted.
Step back and play the most passive way possible. Okay.
For Rex Lapis!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Everybody stand!
At the right hand, born of ice and frost.
Let's light it up!
I'll get these bus back. That's the plan.
Access denied. denied.
I answered it to him.
Nice and no touching. Born of ice and frost. Access denied. Did I miss?
No one can die to this nonsense.
I'm going in. Born of ice and frost. Nice and spicy.
Who knows what?
Time to go.
Nice try. I learned from the last time you did it.
Let's light it up. No touching.
They go again running. Again, the reason why he's not dead is I'm playing patiently.
Born of ice and frost.
Getting everybody's burst up, everybody's health up this time around. And this all wouldn't be happening if this dude would just literally just croak. I literally miscalculated by a second. And I don't even know how I could have changed that particular one. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, let's recharge.
Your journey ends.
Some target
here.
practice.
Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Quietly now. Game's up. So,
Make yourself at home.
The depth beckon.
This way through.
I can do that part faster. I need as much time as I can possibly get for the second part. It's annoying to think about, but I said I was going to get this done. I'm not going to go back on that promise. So if I'm going to do that, I need to...
Your journey ends.
some target practice.
Lord of Sand.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Is ready.
Stand with me. Where do you think to get done?
Cascade.
This way. Out of my way. Grow.
But we'll meet again. Your coming was foretold. Dance with me. Where the eternal oasis.
Our bond is strong.
Be a good audience, won't you?
Yeah, I see everything.
Busted. Here's one. 99.
The depth beckon. Be still.
The eternal oasis at long last.
Cascade.
That's this. At least
Yeah,
you were
catch it
here
all.
to watch.
Alright, let's see if I can get this one done faster.
No touching. Next.
Oh, you did that, okay.
Luba, get them.
Born of ice and frost. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Okay.
Blaze over.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature.
Everybody stand! Eat this! Nice and spicy. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Let's light it up! Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in!
Right, okay, now.
Born of ice and frost. All hail! Next on the agenda. Access denied.
There we go. I hate that enemy so much. You know what the worst part is? I gotta fight him again. Because I need to get my burst for the next boss again. But at least I will not, but at least the time won't be as strenuous because, you know, I can pretty much, all I gotta do is keep everybody's health up. Just keep everybody healthy. Okay. Now I can accept that particular thing. Get the challenge. Alright, who was... Alright, well, what was the last team I used? Oh, it's an odd one. So, Isley, Yelon, Barbara. So as soon as I can find you. You're riding shotgun. And the last person? Oh yeah, okay, so I used the medic team again. So I need to put Ganyu for this one. Okay, so it's the same team as last time. Okay. Now that I've copied down what I needed to, I'm going to go ahead and go back to this particular stream and see anything I missed. Alright, I didn't miss anything. Same goes for Discord as well, so I'm caught up on everything. Okay. But yeah, after I do this, I gotta boost that artifact to level 20 to see if it boosts crit damage. That's exactly what I need. I need it to boost crit damage. If not crit damage, then crit rate. Because I want my Jean to be powerful again. Like she's a bit odd as to where I have her right now. Alright.
Let's do illusion shot. Gotcha. Game's up.
Let's begin. A moment, please.
Oh my god, I hate that enemy so much.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Busted. Let the show.
Let's begin.
And it's not even because it can kill this enemy, it's just inconvenient to be frozen the entire time. And that's my own fault for picking Barbara, but still.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
The best thing I hate about them is the fact they get slowed down for some reason. I'll look at that in a second.
Quietly now. Take it easy. Here comes the catch.
A moment, please.
No, I'm gonna use over right now. I'm gonna keep some guys up. Oh, wait a minute. That's this part. I got an idea.
I'll protect us. Shine down.
Have a safe trip.
I'm not getting this kind of user, huh? How does it make a shield is done?
Gotcha. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Quietly now.
Let's begin.
Shine down.
Okay. Alright, now that I'm at a good enough stopping points. No, I've had to fight that combination more than once as Boo. It sucks. Because again, my goal is to get Boo to a higher point before season 5 hits. This is the longest I've ever spent on a raider. Is Majin Buu, because season 3 sucked for him. Season 4, everybody has even more tools to fight you with, such as Gogeta skills. And now I gotta, and now not now, Ganyu, freaking Mono and whatnot. But yeah, it's really annoying with him. And on top of that, I can't track people with Spopovich when people use this in transmission anymore. So it's even harder for him.
We're way behind. Blaze over.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Everybody stand back. No touching. I can fix this.
Where'd you go? Hide yourself.
Born of a...
Let's light it up.
Teamwork is dreamwork. No touching.
Into the wind.
Boba, get them. You're toast. Born of ice and frost.
What even is, like, it's so inconsistent on stopping this guy.
No touching.
No, Josh was doing that. Josh was doing that.
Fallen leaves.
Okay, there we go.
Adorn my night.
Nice and spicy.
Where's he getting running?
All hail. Access denied.
Let's light it up.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Born of ice and frost.
The wind knows me.
Nice and spicy.
Let's light it up. Wind strike.
No touching.
Time to go.
We
Here we
can.
go.
Okay.
Born of ice and frost.
Okay. But yeah, that combination with energy field transmission, I don't know how people can use that combination and sleep at night. Wake up in the morning and look at themselves in the mirror after doing stuff like that. Because people like that remind me of people who try to cheese in Xenoverse with petrifying spit into any other ultimate. Because they want something for free. That's what that is. It's a free escape tactic. And this one's gonna help Rite and Shogun. Just need to keep them healthy.
Illusion shattered.
Sacrifice is ready.
Things are about to get dark.
Away now.
Where do you think you're going?
Get a little chilly.
Gotcha.
Ready, steady, go!
No. There is no escape. Quietly now.
Let's begin.
Gotcha.
Let the show begin.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Coming was foretold. Dance with me. Where the eternal. Stay cool.
Now I gotta do. You see with the exception right there. I gotta get everybody burst up.
Let's dance.
Look at this part. I can use Barbara. Using Barbara Burst is not that big of a deal anymore. I can get it back.
Illusion shattered.
Let's begin.
Not done yet. The curtain.
A moment, please.
I'm giving that damage.
The eternal oasis at long.
No, I've seen that video. Oh, the Hurricane video. I saw that one.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Keep everybody healthy.
No touching. Access denied. This is long
I'm gonna use this
overdue.
with the dream.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Nice and spicy.
No touching. Born of ice and frost. I'm just way out of practice. I'm going in.
Boba, get...
No touching. Born of ice and frost.
Alright,
Access to
again, he'd be dead by now, but I'll give everybody burst up.
teamwork is
Discussion him.
We're way behind schedule.
I could never do you, buddy.
Born of ice and frost. Off we go. Access denied. Let's light it up! Boba, get them! No touching!
Okay. Alright, that stupid boss is dead. There are still people who defend this combination. Why? See, people like that are why I pick Broly. Just pull them in when they do energy field. Either that or I'll just use Super Boo. Just track them down. Which for some reason on stream yesterday I was having a relatively easier time picking the Boo Raider, because if I did it off stream, it would have been a nightmare. On top of that, Immortal Champion now exists. And yeah, if you're not a person like who do I want to say? Like Vegeta, I think could probably deal with it based on, I think it's like, I don't know, certain stuff he has, I guess, I don't know. But other people like Boo, he has a really hard time fighting stuff like Immortal Champion. Cause it's annoying. It's the worst thing. Okay, so if I'm gonna do this one, I can think with the enemies. Let's do this one right here.
Shine down! Gotcha! Here comes the catch!
Away now. Have a safe trip.
We can already.
A moment, please.
Like, this play isn't even that difficult. They just don't want to die.
Game's up. Fun's over. I'll protect. Illusion shattered.
Not bad. This could get a little chilly.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Okay. Again, like I said, that part isn't too difficult. And in this guy, he used to be annoying to me until I realized who I had on my team. And that was Ganyu.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I'm going in! Nice and spicy! Hey, yeah! Access denied. Boba, get... Born of ice and frost. Teamwork is... This is long overdue.
One with wind and cloud.
You're toast!
boss got toasted. Still zero chance. That's what I was talking about when I said I realized I had Ganyu. All I need to do is just fix a couple of Kazuha's artifacts, and it would have been a done deal for that enemy. But yeah, somehow, some way, Chamber 3 is easier than Chamber 2. Alright, so Spell Abyss is done for, well, 2 weeks, I guess. And now I can look at the trash artifacts I have at my disposal. I really want to use these fancy stuff. Alright, we're gonna actually, let me go over here. Let me go to Teapot real quick. Because I want to try to make Fontaine-based stuff for the Primogems, but you know what I mean, not being patient. I want to also use it on the artifact stuff so I can boost this one that Jean will have to level 20. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna go about this. First off, we're gonna switch your artifacts, Kazuha. You did a good job with this, but you can have your stuff back. I say, like, the reason why he has what he has is because I want him to be DPS while simultaneously supporting the group. So when push comes to shove, he'll be able to actually take down bosses or people in other domains without struggling. Here, I'll decide that's the garbage. Let's start with you. And you. And you. Actually, not yet. Let's boost it. I'm gonna boost this artifact first. Okay. I don't have enough, so now we're gonna do this.
This realm is...
I'm gonna buy 10 for now.
If you ever...
I can still buy one more technically. I could probably just buy the rest.
This realm is...
That's definitely also, that's also going to come in handy.
If you ever have...
Time to go.
Alright, fingers crossed it goes crit damage. I rolled my eyes so hard I almost freaking took him out of my sockets. Freaking flat defense. You know what? I'm not entirely mad about it. I still got crit rate to 13.6%, so... Alright, so Jean can switch her artifacts now, so it's no longer elemental burst damage. You can actually get an attack buff now. Now this artifact is... I don't know who's gonna go on. Wait, this is... Might go on D-Loop. Either that or maybe Aloy or
The
something.
scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Okay, so now she got an attack buff, so she can heal a little further. Now the only one that needs a little bit of changing is this one. Mainly because, despite this being good, I need attack percentage in there as well. Or, I could switch this weapon out, get the Killer Favonier for the first time. Okay, now I have to think about which artifact I want to get next. I got his. Really, I'm going to do it like this. See who needs it the most. I don't think you necessarily need this particular one.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
This one can be anything, actually, then. Seems like I switched this for an attack-based one. That'll be where this comes in. You can have your weapon back. Have your weapon back. Just trying to think of which one I want to switch.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade.
Okay, so this set.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
It needs to be... Okay, it's gotta be category 4. This one right here, because the artifact he's holding is not for him. Believe me. I only have him as high damage bonus because I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally delete it. This artifact is going to go for another Hydro character. I don't know who yet, but it's going to go to somebody. While this one, he did have it, but I want that one to be the crit damage one that he needs. So I'm going to go to purple set. So 1, 2, and 3. Nope. No numbers, that one. Anything else left to do? Well, there's this. I guess I could end it. I guess I could end it by beating up somebody, I guess. That's maybe the question of who I'm gonna beat up. Because tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to focus on Ryan Shogun's talents. I'm gonna do the off stream now. See, I need 13 more gold books. Alright, so I gotta find a boss to fight. I don't need to accept any of the rewards for any of them. You know what? Where's Age to High? I haven't beaten you up in co-op in a while. Come on, so it's been a while since I beat him in co-op. But yeah, after I do this and get the last of the what call it? Like the weekly bosses, I think for the week. Then I'll probably call the stream to a close because my main goals were pretty much done. I did the story, which really I could have ended with the gumming part. And then I already did Sprawl the Best and got all 9 stars for floor 12. This one. Okay, I'm picking the well for this one. I thought about no, just like this. I'll just search for them like this, but I'm picking the well. Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody else's room. I don't like being host. I might have to find out like a entirely. No, I might have to find out if boss. Yeah, never mind. I'll just be host. Oh wait. Again, I hate being host, but it is what it is. Hannah Montana. That's a name I haven't heard in a very long while. Sitting there flaunting my credit and how today. It has both characters I don't have. I'll give this 20 more seconds. I can't find a bio just be me and him. Okay. Alright. We got a team of people I don't have, but like I said, I'm picking the well for this. Like fighting the ice version of Age to Her and in online is a nightmare because sometimes it's laggy. Why you gotta pick this coffin dude, freaking Baijiu? I would never in good conscience wish for this dude. If he was in the standard banner, then maybe I consider it.
I'll catch up. As a dutiful maid would.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Well, it goes off his health, and I already know, and I already know why too. But if you don't stop fighting him from there, he can't lose any health past that part. It's technically scripted. So get your mind back over here.
I must leave no stone unturned.
You can only lose a certain amount of health per phase.
Someone needs assistance.
There is no atonement for 1,000
Where
years
is...
of pain.
I just don't understand why these guys are so adamant on staying like 2 feet away from this guy.
As a dutiful maid would.
Well, it's never gonna matter because everybody's gonna be dead.
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effects. Settle down.
Yeah, wishful thinking. You're gonna think. Wishful thinking. He's gonna kill mine well.
Will not be destroyed.
Okay, so they left. I don't remember when the last time Noel died. That didn't happen against a world. That wasn't the Rite and Shogun and freaking energy recharge version of the WoW. Alright. But I have done everything I needed to do for this stream. So like I said earlier, I'm going to call it right here. Next time I do stream will probably be, I don't know, either Resident Evil 4 Remake, whenever I was watching, or it'll probably be Breakers again. Because for Breakers, from what I understand, they got this new thing going on, whereas it's like it's like one of those where you open crates and you get points, so you can get, this time you can get the season 5 tickets. On top of that, I still need to get Z5 as Survivor, which is a chore, but I'm gonna get it done. I also need to get Majin Buu to a higher rank, I guess, since everybody else is already on level 100. So yeah, for those who did watch this particular stream, thank you for tuning in, and be sure to click the Discord link if you have not already. You can post whatever you want there, just as long as you're respectful and things go in the right folders. And with that, I'll see you guys later.